Sydney, Australia. I'm here in Lembongan, Bali, doing the 300-hour Santosha Teacher Training to expand my skills as a yoga teacher. Yoga has been a massive part of my life for many years. I started practicing when I was in my teens, and only recently, over the past few years, have I taken up teaching to spread this amazing practice and the benefits that we gain from it. I have had many unique experiences in this training. Being in a space like this, guided by so many incredible teachers with so much perspective and insight, it's hard for you to not look inwards in a different way, in a way of love and compassion to yourself. The journey through yoga is one that transforms fear into power and love, and you really experience that here at Santosha. I didn't really have any fears to say, but doubt is a big thing that comes to yoga teachers. Speaking for myself, I doubted myself a lot when I first became a yoga teacher. I went through imposter syndrome and thought that I shouldn't be teaching such a powerful practice. But having conversations with teachers, with the guides at Santosha, they're reminding me that everything that I need is already within me, and I'm just looking for confirmation that what I'm doing is correct, and that rings true. Everything that I need to be a great teacher is already within me. I just needed the guidance and support of my teachers to bring that out in me. Spending a month in Nusa Lembongan has been incredible. I love traveling, and I've been to many places like Nusa Lembongan in the past for long periods of time. And I said to myself, what I always say is that home is where the heart feels most open, and Lembongan is a small island that definitely opens your heart to new experiences, an incredible culture in the Balinese people, and new connections. What I really enjoy about Santosha is that it's a school that takes us beyond the asana. At the moment in Western yoga, we have a lot of asana practice, but there's still that gap between physical embodiment and growing into higher versions of ourselves. And Santosha shows us that there is a path through yoga to do that. That is what traditional yoga is. It's that self-development, it's that evolution, transformation. And so Santosha touches on the asana and is very well informed about the asana, but it's also taking us further into ourselves. And that's what I really appreciate about the course. What is next for me is to return home and take all of my teachings from Santosha and take it into my community, into my yoga studio, and continue to build myself as a teacher and my personal practice from everything that I've learned here. That's a hard question for me to answer, really, because I don't really plan too far ahead into the future, but what I do know is that there are great things coming. I think what makes Santosha really special is that community that we receive. We go through a very vulnerable and intimate journey with each other, and we develop into a family, and that's held together by the principles and values of Santosha. And like I said, I really enjoy and deeply appreciate that journey that Santosha takes us within ourselves, that's beyond just the Western yoga that we know so well, the asana. My experience and personal journey this last month has been quite intimate and deeply connected to myself. I didn't realize how much I was living in survival mode before I came here, and taking that time and space out of my everyday life and into the shala here to look inwards on myself and to dedicate myself to this practice has shown me what I really need to do to maintain balance and alignment in my life. And many times that has been quite confronting, but it's also been an incredible and beautiful realization to have, and I can now take that home with me and implement it into my everyday life. Some of the steps that I'm going to implement when I return home is to prioritize myself with the intention that I cannot be there for others or help others as much as I could if I'm not taking care of myself. You can't pour from an empty bucket, and so my priority is going to be to keep my bucket full so that I can serve my community better. If someone was thinking about doing the level 2 Santosha training, I would say to them, bring everything that you know as a teacher and allow yourself to develop on that. The level 2 training takes us again beyond the asana and deeper into ourselves. It's what makes a great yoga teacher starts with who they are as a person, and this is what you'll discover about yourself in the 300-hour training.